Cryptocurrency is a new form of digital money. It exists only in computers and on the internet. You cannot hold a physical cryptocurrency coin or bill. Instead, it is purely virtual. Cryptography secures its transactions. It uses complex mathematical codes. This makes transactions very secure. It also controls the creation of new units. Think of it as money born from computer science. Cryptocurrencies operate differently from traditional money. They are not stored in traditional bank accounts. Instead, they are part of a global decentralized network. Cryptocurrencies aim to function without banks. This allows for direct exchanges of value. The core idea is to give individuals more control over their funds. This innovation opens up new possibilities for money. A key feature is decentralization. They are not controlled by any single entity. The technology that makes most cryptocurrencies possible is called blockchain. It is the foundational system upon which these digital currencies are built. Think of a blockchain as a special kind of digital database or ledger. Its main job is to record every transaction that happens with a particular cryptocurrency. Unlike a traditional database that might be stored in one central location and controlled by one organization, a blockchain is different. It is designed to be shared and synchronized across many computers. This shared nature is crucial for its operation and security, making it a robust platform for digital value. This digital ledger is distributed, meaning copies of it exist on many computers around the world. These computers are often called nodes, and they form a network. When a new transaction occurs, it is broadcast to this network. The nodes then work together to validate and record this transaction. Because the ledger is spread out, there is no single point of failure. If one computer goes offline, the network continues to operate. This distributed architecture makes the blockchain very resilient. It also makes it very difficult for any single person or group to tamper with the transaction history. A blockchain consists of a growing list of records called blocks. A cryptocurrency transaction begins when someone decides to send digital currency to another person. The sender uses their digital wallet to initiate this process. They specify the recipient's address and the amount of cryptocurrency they wish to send. This transaction request is then digitally signed using the sender's private key, which acts as a secure authorization. Once signed, the transaction is broadcast to the cryptocurrency's network. It doesn't get confirmed instantly. Instead, it enters a pool of pending transactions, waiting to be included in the next block on the blockchain by network participants. Once a transaction is broadcast, it needs to be verified. This verification is typically performed by a network of computers, often referred to as nodes or, more specifically, miners. These participants check several things. They ensure that the sender actually has enough cryptocurrency to make the payment. They also verify the digital signature to confirm that the transaction was indeed authorized by the owner of the funds. This process prevents fraudulent transactions and the double spending of digital coins. This rigorous checking maintains the integrity of the entire system. When you own cryptocurrency, you don't possess a physical object like a coin or a paper bill. What you truly own is a secret piece of information called a private key. This private key is a long, complex string of letters and numbers. It is the critical component that gives you control over your digital assets on the blockchain. Without this key, you cannot access or spend your cryptocurrency. Therefore, the ownership of cryptocurrency is fundamentally about the control of this secret key. It's like having the unique password to your digital treasure chest, a password only you should know. Your private key is what allows you to authorize transactions from your cryptocurrency address. When you want to send cryptocurrency, your wallet software uses your private key to create a digital signature for that transaction. This signature proves to the network that you are the legitimate owner of the funds and that you approve the transfer. It's crucial to understand that if you lose your private key, you lose access to your cryptocurrency forever. There's usually no central authority to help you recover it. Similarly, if someone else gains access to your private key, they can control and potentially steal your funds. Section 5. Defining features, decentralization, security, and transparency. One of the most fundamental characteristics of most cryptocurrencies is decentralization. As we've touched upon, this means there is no single central point of control. No government, bank, or corporation issues the currency or manages the network. Instead, control is distributed among all the participants in the network. Decisions are often made through consensus mechanisms, where many participants must agree on changes or transaction validity. This structure is designed to make cryptocurrencies resistant to censorship. It also aims to prevent any single entity from shutting down the network or unfairly manipulating the rules of the system for their own benefit. Security is another cornerstone of cryptocurrency. This security is achieved through the extensive use of cryptography. Complex mathematical algorithms are employed to protect various aspects of the system. Cryptography secures individual transactions, ensuring they can only be authorized by the rightful owner of the funds via their private key. It also controls the creation of new units of cryptocurrency. Section 6. A look back, the genesis and growth of digital money. The idea of digital cash is not entirely new. It predates Bitcoin by several decades. In the 1980s and 1990s, cryptographers and cypherpunks explored concepts for electronic money systems. They aimed to create a form of currency that could be used online with privacy and without relying on traditional financial institutions. Early attempts like DigiCash faced challenges, often because they still relied on some form of central operator, making them vulnerable. A major hurdle was the double spending problem. How to prevent someone from spending the same digital coin multiple times without a central authority to verify transactions. This problem remained unsolved for a truly decentralized system for many years. Then, in late 2008, a paper titled Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system was published online by an anonymous person or group using the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto. In early 2009, the Bitcoin software was released, and the network came into existence with the mining of the first block, known as the Genesis block. Section 7. Meet the players' popular cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin, with the ticker symbol BTC, remains the original and most well-known cryptocurrency. Launched in 2009, it pioneered the concept of a decentralized digital currency. Bitcoin operates on its own blockchain, secured by a process called proof-of-work mining. One of its defining characteristics is its limited supply. Only 21 million bitcoins will ever be created. This scarcity is a key factor contributing to its perception by some as a store of value, similar to digital gold. While it can be used for transactions, its network can sometimes be slower and more expensive than newer cryptocurrencies, especially during times of high congestion. Ethereum, launched in 2015 by Vitalik Buterin and a team of co-founders, introduced a significant innovation beyond just digital currency. Its native cryptocurrency is Ether, ETH. Ethereum is a decentralized platform that runs smart contracts. Section 8. Getting started. How to acquire cryptocurrencies. One of the most common ways to acquire cryptocurrencies is through centralized cryptocurrency exchanges. These are online platforms that facilitate the buying, selling, and trading of various digital currencies. Prominent examples include Coinbase, Binance, and Kraken. Users can typically create an account, deposit fiat currency like US dollars or euros via bank transfer or credit debit card, and then use those funds to purchase cryptocurrencies. These exchanges offer a wide variety of coins and often provide charting tools and other features for traders. However, it's important to remember that storing large amounts of crypto on an exchange carries some risk, as exchanges can be targets for hackers. In recent years, some traditional financial brokerages and popular payment applications have also started offering access to cryptocurrencies. Platforms like Robinhood and Fidelity now allow their users to buy and sell certain major cryptocurrencies alongside traditional assets like stocks and bonds. Section 9. Beyond speculation, real-world uses and future potential. While much attention on cryptocurrencies focuses on their price fluctuations and investment potential, they also have a growing number of real-world applications. One of the most straightforward uses is for financial transactions. Individuals and businesses are increasingly using cryptocurrencies to buy goods and services, although widespread retail adoption is still developing. More significantly, cryptocurrencies can facilitate faster and cheaper money transfers, especially across international borders, bypassing traditional banking fees and delays. They also serve as an alternative investment asset class, allowing for portfolio diversification, though this comes with significant volatility and risk. A powerful application enabled by platforms like Ethereum is smart contracts. These are self-executing contracts where the terms of the agreement between buyer and seller are directly written into lines of code. The code and the agreements contained therein exist across a distributed, decentralized blockchain network. Smart contracts automatically execute and enforce the terms when predefined conditions are met, without the need for a central authority, legal system, or external enforcement mechanism. This video was brought to you by Cryptomulus Community. Come join us.